I will tell you everything I know to help you booking your perfect trip to Colombia. Welcome to Colombia! We're here in the Parque Espinosa. It's on the campus of the University Los Andes. 5 minutes walk from La Candelaria, the historic part of Bogotá. I'm here with my friend Fabio. Fabio, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, Frank. ¿Tú?
Excelente. I know him since I arrived here 4 years ago, and he's been here forever, and he makes the best coffee all around Colombia. So I really give you that advice. If you come to Bogotá, you should come here, have a coffee with Fabio. It's excellent, and for a milk coffee you pay 1,500 pesos, which is like 50 cents, and it's worth coming here because he's doing the coffee with all his love, and you see all the students around, and it's a cool place. You should check it out. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know before booking your trip to Colombia. So imagine you're interested in traveling to Colombia and you want to book your trip. So you have different options. First, you go down the street to your local travel agency and you will ask them if they have something for Colombia. And they say, yes, of course. And they have Colombia and also 200 other destinations. So, what will you get with this travel agency? You probably will get a standard package which they buy from a big company here in Colombia. So if you want to get a customized trip to Colombia, there you will just get a standard package. So make sure this is what you want. And then if you're asking for advice, you should make sure this person, the salesperson, really knows about Colombia. And that's actually very easy. Just ask, for example, Salamina. This is one of the heritage towns of Colombia. In Colombia we know what that is, but somebody who never been to Colombia or maybe traveled once, they have no clue. So when you're going to receive a standard offer, how is this package created? So you have your travel agency down the street offering 200 countries, thousands of products. They buy those standard products from a big company, probably a bigger company here in Colombia. And who creates those packages here in Colombia? You don't know. And how many layers are involved? So you have the travel agency you're talking to, they have the travel agency in Colombia. The travel agency in Colombia, they have different operators, and those operators maybe also have different operators, so you have no clue what the structure is. So it's like going to a car dealer and buying a car, but you have no options. You cannot choose the color. You cannot choose interior design. You cannot choose options. You have just one or two different cars, like car A and car B, and this is what you can get. And make sure, if you want to buy one of those packages, it's really what you want. Then a second option will be, you go down 2 blocks and you go to a travel agency which is specialized on South America. Usually salespersons working in such travel agencies, they know South America. But South America is very big, it's a continent. Already Colombia has the size of France and Germany together. Or for my US viewers, it's the size of Texas and California together. Just Colombia. And this is just one of those countries. So if you're looking for specialized advice, a travel agency which is specialized on South America, and you want to buy your Colombia trip, make sure your salesperson really knows about Colombia. Because sometimes they traveled once for 2 weeks and then they call themselves specialists. If you're going to buy your Colombian trip in a travel agency in your neighborhood, you have advantages and disadvantages. So the advantages are, they speak your language, they will understand your needs. They might not fulfill it, but they will understand it. And in many countries, you have regulation in place. That means if the company goes bust, or if an airline goes bust, you will get your money back. So from a countrywide regulation, you're protected. Then we go to the internet. You can buy your Colombian trip through the internet. But where are you going to buy it? So there are different options. What I saw in the last recent years, there are platforms popping up offering the whole world. Different packages, different travels, but those are actually not travel agencies. They're just platforms. I call them marketing platforms. And when you surf the internet, they fish you with their content, and they're just the intermediary. And then you're connected with some kind of specialist or a real specialist in country, and who knows. And then you get the advice and your package. But again, you have one more layer. And many times you're not really sure where you're buying from. Then there's another option. You can buy your journey directly in the country where you're going to. So here in our case, Colombia. So you can reach out to whatever company. But again, you have big companies, you have small companies, and they work completely differently. Some companies, they just offer standard packages. The people are structuring those packages. They've never been to the sites. They never traveled to the destinations. They don't know the local providers. They're just embedded in a big company, and they have their little pieces they put together, and then they sell that to customers. The advantage when you have a big company, kind of Colombian wholesaler, you have a better price. Because usually they have, let's say, 20 to 40% discount. So the starting price is already lower. The disadvantage is it's not very personal. You do not really know who's standing behind this company. And those companies usually work always with the same providers, because bringing masses and masses of people gives them the discount. So if you want to have a very special hotel, they would like to sell you just a particular hotel because they have the big discount in this hotel. So again, you will get more or less like standard packages. Then you have boutique travel agencies, like mine. When you contact a boutique travel agency, you will get personalized service. The salesperson will ask you right away, what are your wishes, what do you like, and most important, what don't you like, what don't you want to do. And in my company at least, my staff traveled, I traveled all over Colombia, and I know exactly how's it going to be. I know the sites, I know my local providers, I know the hotels by myself. I can give you exactly the one-to-one advice. So I'm not saying that you need to buy only with me. No, but be careful in the whole process. You need to find out what you want to buy and with whom you want to buy. So, very important advice. When you choose a travel agency here in Colombia, you want to buy your holidays or your journey or whatever with, you have to make sure this company is reliable, and also that the salesperson knows what she's talking about. There are some easy steps to find out. First of all, check their homepage. How does it look like? On the homepage, do you have contact information? Do you see the stuff? Do you have travel packages? You see right away if a homepage is good or not. Also, check social media. Facebook, how are the ratings? Instagram, how are the pictures? Is there just an Instagram account with one picture and one follower? Those are all indications, but use those. That's very important. And then, most importantly, having a phone call through Skype or WhatsApp, or they can call you on the landline, and then talk to the person. Very important. And then you will find out right away if they know what they're talking about or not. If they just want to pitch and sell you something, it might not be the right company for you. Ask again for Salamina, what I can offer. Inform yourself about the country. Have a discussion about different topics in Colombia and different destinations. And you will find out pretty fast if your salesperson has a clue or not. Also, something you can do. Not just ask one travel agency. Of course, I personally also don't like if customers reach out to different travel agencies and ask for an offer, but that's your right. You can ask 3 different travel agencies, and then you will find out how's their speed, how's their responsiveness, what are the prices, how is the advisory process, did they take into account your wishes? And finally, you can decide. So, if you plan traveling to Colombia, I hope this advice helped you a lot in preparing your travel. Also, always check out my homepage, link below. and I'm always happy to have a call, to advise about Colombia. And the most important for me is when people travel around Colombia, that they leave the country happy and that they tell everybody how wonderful Colombia is. It's safe, it's beautiful, the people are fantastic. This is the message we want to conceive. This is what we want people to talk about, a positive picture of Colombia. Thanks for watching. I was happy again having you on my channel. If you want to see future videos, don't hesitate, push the subscribe button, hit the bell, give us a like. If you don't like it, give us a dislike, write comments, questions, whatever. I'm always happy helping you. I send you best wishes from the today's very sunny Bogota in Colombia. See you next time. Bye bye.